And we are live, so there aren't any viewers yet, just yet, since I've
Oh,
just started. But nevertheless, I'm gonna post the post the announcement in the tournament chat so that they can start. Also, hello and welcome everyone to our Panel Attack Advanced Tournament in May 2025. I am Lava and I'm accompanied by Paulie today.
what's up, everyone? Really excited to be here with y'all.
And so am I. Our participants are from Group A. We have Legshot, Bowser, Dog in the Grass, Kitty, and Bramp. And for Group B, we have Wassergeist, Deagle, Dexterian, \26 and Laomian89. And with that, I would say, hello, Spider. Welcome to the chat. With that, I would say
just missed it.
We start. Oh, that is
Yeah.
Yes, that is actually true, Spider. Hi, Bowser. And I'm going to switch over to the game. And Paulie, where should we start? Which game do we want to watch?
You know, I always want to check out the rivalries. Kitty and Legshot are already in it. You want to jump in that one?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
These two are always playing each other. They are always exchanging points back and forth from each other, and I just love seeing them play. So Legshot taking the first win before we kind of got started, and we'll see how that holds up. I think both of these two are really a little bit more combo focused than maybe other people in the advanced tournament who are going to do a lot more chaining and all that jazz. So it's kind of refreshing to see them play it for that regard as well.
To be honest, I'm not very familiar with the playstyle. I don't watch them all too often. So it is going to be interesting for me to see how the offense is going to pan out.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Legshot's having a little bit of a better time actually getting a good offense going. Kitty's doing a strong, making a strong defense, and also managed to do a 9 combo. Hopefully that doesn't result in too much of a hole.
Kitty is topped out, gets another chain going, and manages to clear. Okay. Legshot is, well, pretty high up as well, but only had a little bit of combo garbage that he now got rid of. So neither player is in grave danger right now, actually.
Right, we were looking a little scary for a little bit with Kitty, but we've stabilized, and now we're waiting for someone to bring on another sizable attack.
I'm pretty sure Legshot tried for an insert there, but ended up in a double swap instead. Oh, Kitty topped out. This might be it. Tries to stack down. Yeah, the last piece of combo garbage did it.
And Legshot's always got to hit the taunt button. That's
Spider predicts that Legshot is gonna take the whole tourney. Well, Legshot is first.
Okay.
Legshot is first seed, so it might be possible.
Yeah, maybe. You know, I know right now, you know, like we said, it takes a little bit to get warmed up and get going and all that. But I can agree with that. He's a really strong player for sure. I think that, I mean, like, any of the top 3 or 4, though, they all seem like well matched, and I think it can kind of go any way.
It is only a first to 5 for each set, so it can really go either way. First to 5 can't be compared to a first to 20. The dynamic the dynamic is very different.
All right, Kitty finds the clear there. He's a little scared. Now he's got no stop time. Yeah.
Had a horizontal in that lane. He had a horizontal with purples, but he couldn't find it in time. I'm not even sure if it was possible to actually get there with the with the amount of time he had left.
Yeah, probably had to realize that that little 4 combo at the very top of had kind of robbed him of all of his stop time, and he needed to just find something else to pop in the meantime.
Yeah, it's always the 4 combos, they are so dangerous. Nice 5-7 from Kitty. Maybe he gets an... Okay. I was thinking that he would pop the +5 with the yellows. They were in a little plus formation. Or the sideways T formation. So I thought Kitty might go for that one. But it appeared that he thought that would disorganize his stack too much.
And I think that is always a good call to make when, you know, it seems like popping more is more combos and all that is always the right decision, but you got to remember what your stack's going to look like at the end of it, especially when you're in a tough defensive spot.
Exactly.
Kitty's actually mounting a little bit more of an offense against leg shot this time. See if that can hold up. He's got free reign.
Oh, leg shot is topped out. Oh.
Oh.
The miss swaps. He tried to get the yellow from the left. Had he aimed for the one in the top right, that might have worked out better.
Yeah, he had enough time for that, or just like if maybe he hadn't tried to move it actually so quickly. I think if he actually slowed down a little bit, it wouldn't have gotten kind of caught in the mix.
Yeah, a bit too. Well, at least he was committed to the solution he wanted to use, but and it's unfortunate that it didn't work out in the end.
Right, we got. Kitty's got a little like handle. Come on. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, maybe could have popped the light blues, the horizontal one for a little bit more time. But well,
just getting that reflex of like I don't have a solution right now, and all I need to do is start burning. Like getting that burning reflex is one thing that you can kind of do for that kind of situation.
Yeah, where you're just trying to stay alive and try to burn your way down until you find something usable. But then next game, maybe Bowser and Dog might be interesting.
Let's check it out.
3-3.
They're pretty well matched.
Very even. Nice.
Yeah, I was just saying their ranking is really well matched up.
I'm gonna input a few scores real quick. X5.
Bowser doing a good job of conserving some panels during this while he was managing with that big block. He had a couple of different chains kind of set up with it, but he decided to undo them, which I thought was very smart, very pragmatic with your panels. And it ended up working out for him. Bowser at match point, Dog in the grass, trying to sneak it away, try to get that win. Big one coming from Bowser. Dog sent some smaller chains with some combos mixed in, so we'll see if more trouble is coming Bowser's way in a moment. But in the meantime, Dog's going to be handling that now 2 big pieces of garbage and an unhelpful second tier. Could use the light blue for a second tier clear, but not anymore. Now I'm going to have to just do a good old transition. Got it with the blues. Missed it.
That's unfortunate.
Close.
Bowser 5, Dog 3. But yeah, GG's once again. And
Yeah.
Deagle and Laomian or Dex versus Voster?
I'd say Deagle Laomian. I'd like to see a little bit. I haven't seen Laomian play in a little bit.
That is true. Neither have I.
Take this. Take this. This is only a scratch. Stay strong. Still okay. Get bar licked.
Somebody in?
Take this. Take this. I can still go on. This is it.
Okay. So, Lamian trying to get on the board against Deagle. Deagle's just a solid player, though, so that's going to be a hard feat to accomplish.
It really is. Deagle can be
Actually,
really strong. He is also one. He is his rating is fluctuating quite a bit, but well, that is normal around here, so it doesn't
Right.
really mean much.
I was going to say, I thought, I knew that he was second seed in the tournament, and so I'm a little surprised that 15-19, he's usually a little bit higher, so don't let the number fool you.
Yeah.
This is only a scratch.
Okay. Okay.
Ah,
Deagle was, but Deagle was under pressure actually, so can't underestimate Laomian here.
I was going to say that too. Like, that layering was well done by Laumian, so maybe if he had held on just a little more, could have gotten better results.
Yeah. Speaking of rating, when we look at Laomian's rating, that one is straight up wrong.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, I would say so, because mounting an offense on level 10 isn't all, and surviving for a minute isn't all too easy. And
True.
1100 is that is too underrated, I would say.
That's fair, actually. Now that I actually think about it, that would put him at like bronze or, something like a
Maybe
a
even
a beginner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of great things with his defense. When he was dealing with a big chain, he was just constantly setting up and realigning his panel, so things were a little bit more organized during his downtime. So that's something you don't see until kind of the upper levels of, like
And now he took again
silver, gold.
that was really great from Laomian. He just kept chaining, kept attacking. I think he even built 2 chains back to back, and then he still ended up in a position where he was able to defend himself. So that was well played. Oh, okay, not to. Oh, well, they can't all be winners.
Fair, but he
But-
put up a good fight in his other matches, and he got a one win that was well earned.
The potential is there. That is very much there. And with
Let's
that,
jump into it.
let's go into
See,
like
we have-
Syrian and Wassergeist real quick. Oh, that one is also 3-3. Very even as well.
Yeah, we were just talking beforehand. Wassergeist doesn't join too much besides in tournaments, so I'm always really excited to see him play.
Yeah. I'm actually not sure when was the last time that Wassergeist took a title. Because
Oh,
he did win his fair share of advanced tournaments.
yeah, that's a good question though. I think the last few have been dominated by Memcat, who no longer qualifies. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Oh, that's okay. That looked a little. No stop time. Still no stop time. Only +3s. Chain. Okay, good.
He's doing a good job of
And
burning.
that looks
Didn't
like
quite burn in the right way. But at least he understood. He was like, I'm in trouble. I have no solutions, and I have one option, and that's to burn. And so how you burn comes with time. But the fact that he jumped straight to that and knew to give himself a little bit more time, that's a good reflex to have, like I said.
Yeah, it is. So it was a good effort. GG's once again. And where are we gonna head next? We haven't seen Backslash yet, so let's jump into
Yeah.
this game.
So I looked up a little bit. I think Backslash. This is the second tournament for Backslash. He used to play with the name InBrother, and
Ah, I see.
had last time joined like 2 months ago, I'd say, and did okay. Managed a few wins here and there, so we'll see. And obviously doing really well right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at the scores real quick. Because no, wait a minute.
Lamian set up big chain, so Backslash is under some good pressure and low stack. Backslash down to very few options, but got lucky that the green showed up on the right side. We have... Ooh, okay, wasn't topped out, so no worries there, but that could have gotten real messy if a little bit more trash had come down. Okay, yeah. Alright, Lamian takes a good win. Put on some good pressure.
Whoops, I just made a mistake with the scores. I put them on in the wrong order, so now I have to change that somehow.
Oh, you can go back and edit all that, right?
I would hope so. Um, how do I change that?
Wind of poison. No.
I'm in a little trouble. Yeah. All right. Lamian kind of won a little bit on that opening with a 3 versus just a 2 chain, but I was going to go for a 4, but kind of missed an insert. Had to clear, but chose not to do it. I'm getting a little nervous. Lamian. Okay. And now with that 5 chain, Lamian's going to be just topped out for a while. And we've got some layering of garbage, so it's got plenty of panels to live with, but now we're going to be figuring out this solution. Nope. All right, Backslash takes it 5-1. GG's. Right. Do you still have control of the camera or Lava? Can you jump into another one?
Yep, I'm just trying to somehow figure out how to change my how to undo my little error here.
Could you jump into Bramp and Bowser?
Oh, I'm in Dog and Kitty.
Oh, okay, sure. I'm good with that. We do gotta. I'm sure. Hopefully, we can catch a little bit of Bowser later. This is a good one. They're nice and even. Dog versus cat. Classic matchup. Okay, I like that opening from Dog. Kitty using that garbage to get a little bit more of an offense right back. This is the classic tennis match of using your opponent's garbage to mount your own offense. Both of us just kind of hanging out low and waiting for the big move to happen. Yeah, I would definitely, during this time, if I've gotten this much of a break from being topped out, I would reflexively just give myself a whole bunch of, have a solution ready at the top in case I get surprised with an attack as I'm pushing up, but I just give myself lots of panels to do a big surprise attack.
Okay. Okay, I found it. I found how to change it.
You know, great. Thank you for doing all the behind the scenes stuff. Ooh, oh no! Ah, dog had this. That was so frustrating. You hate it when the combo garbage falls in just a way that your stuff doesn't quite line up.
How's this?
Which point between the two.
Take this.
Ooh,
How's this?
that's a good little time lagged chain from dog. Is he gonna leave Kitty topped out? Yeah.
Has to burn a little bit, but found his, got to his clear. Repairs the +4 on the left. Or not. Goes for the chain on the right
And
instead.
second tier.
Yeah, the purples are available.
You're a naughty one.
Oh.
Tried to assemble the
No.
yellows, but couldn't do it in time.
Hmm.
Alright, 5 to
Close one. GG's.
Okay, now we jump into Bramble Bowser.
Okay.
And it's
I don't think
only-
we've seen either of them actually.
That is true. Alright, 1-0. Fresh match. Big chain coming from Bowser. Tops it off with a +6.
Ramp also had an incidental Shogun, so I just want him to win now.
Bowser. Okay, chains with the reds to the right. Goes into a 7. Ramp is topped out here.
Chain, yeah, it doesn't have a kind of aid into his solutions by kind of chaining in the middle and not really having anything, not working towards anything.
Yeah, but it was a 2-minute game, so that was well done. Well played.
Yeah. Their first one must have been pretty long too, because when I had suggested jumping in their game, they had just started playing. So yeah, their first match went as long as Kitty's last 3 matches actually.
We're into a very strong set overall then, I would say. Bowser tried to line up the chain extension, but was a little too slow in the end. Started up a little too late. But dashes over the panel for the 8. And that is one heck of a combo storm on Bramp's side.
Yeah. He was focusing maybe a little bit on chaining and was like, I'll come back to making the clear on that later. Which is, good every here and there. When you're not topped out, you don't have to clear it right away. But do gotta get to it eventually.
Yeah. Otherwise we will be overwhelmed.
Nice little move from Bowser to extend that chain.
Ramp very high up. Okay, get some stop time. Burns a few +3s. But is not topped out, so can still get out of there. Oh!
Oh no.
I
Yeah.
don't really agree with the last 2 burns. They led to a chain, but they also he also burned down his options. So
Right, yeah. Gotta switch back into defending and chaining off the big trash.
yeah. Okay, fine. Ramp goes into the reds for the clear. And oh, Ramp. Okay, chain.
Good save.
No, that
he
was
had the
a-
blue. Yeah.
He drops the panel from the
Fe-
wrong side. He was aiming for a chain extension, and had he dropped the panel from the right, then the reds would have chained, but he dropped it from the left, which destroyed the chain actually. So yeah, misplay Ramp.
Not obstruct me. Is that all? Combo. It's time to get serious.
Or miss swap rather. Swap from the wrong side.
That doesn't
Right.
hurt.
I was just kind of thinking too, like he did also have a solution where if he had just filled the hole, and now I'm trying to recall the exact colors, whatever. But he also had a pretty quick solution to just clearing the garbage. So like breaking your chain and just going for the quick clear is also something to start pivoting to.
But GG's nonetheless.
Right.
And where do you want to go next?
How about Wasser and Laumian?
Okay. Oh, 2-0, so it's still pretty fresh.
Laumian is topped out with some big chains. Wassergeist will keep you topped out. Like, don't expect to get too much rest when you're playing against him.
Okay, gotta take care of the scores real quick. Do it right this time, I hope. Okay.
You are a saint for dealing with challenge.
I mean, Kitty is helping me out a little bit.
Okay.
Section 5, ramp 1.
Good clear from Laumian.
Back 5,
Almost
ramp 1.
All right. I mean, it's definitely going to be topping out Wassergeist if he had another second or two.
Deagle 5, deck 0.
Ice.
Oh, wait.
Lightning. Lightning. Finally. Finally.
This is the kind of offense that I want to see from, because I think that really with the advanced tournament, it honestly can just be like who has the better offense half the time, who gets the better opening, because everyone's at a similar level when it comes to defending for a good amount of time. You know, a couple minutes is fair, but like if you have a 20 GPM, if you have a great opening, then and you just pin your opponent, then like more often than not, you're just gonna walk away with the win in 30-40 seconds. So once your offense is on, you have a good shot for the tournament, I always say.
Yeah, pretty much.
That one is that.
Okay.
GG's to you two.
Dog and leg
Can
shot.
do-
What do you say?
Sure.
3-2. In the middle. Bowser 5, ramp 1.
T-photon. I'll show you my power. This is hardly a scratch to me. This is hardly a
Ooh. Dog changes his mind with the dark blues. Scared me a little bit, but ooh, wasn't phased. Okay. Leg shot, dog. 3-3.
What are you hesitating for?
I love a good taunt fest. I don't know what makes me just lose it every time I hear just
Take this. Take this. Careless of me. Be gone. Take this.
looks like leg shot's got some really solid offense now. Yeah, was sitting at a good 24 and an immediately topped out dog with 2 big chains.
Take this.
Ooh. Nice quick catch there, dog, to extend that chain.
This is it. Yahoo! Petty. Take this. I'm fine. Yeah! This is an impenetrable defense.
Okay, a few scores are missing, but
Take this.
well,
Take this.
not missing, but whoever is inputting scores with me, please just react to the score you inputted, so that I know that one is taken care of. It's gonna be confusing otherwise.
Oh, yeah. I think that's probably Kitty, which he's in a game right now, so.
Yeah, I know. But he reacted to the first ones, but then stopped doing it from what I see. And it, okay, it's not a lockout for Dog.
Doesn't work.
He was able to raise. The tier 2 and tier 3 don't look too good.
Take this. You've got my attention. Yahoo! Ow! You've got my attention.
Okay, Dog. Is he gonna be topped out? Oh, still not quite. Managed to stack down enough. Legshot stuck in low stack for the moment, but has a nice transition with the yellows on the right. Doesn't even need it, has a beautiful tier 2 up top.
Oh, he didn't need to go up for the down stack. He could have just done what he was doing with the reds. Just that one little inefficiency meant he didn't have the time.
Yep, game 9 it is. Dog barely not topped out. A little bit of extra garbage can do it.
Yeah,
And
oh
that's
no.
Stack
Yeah.
race. Ah. Well, GG's.
GG's, that was a close one.
Okay, Wasser and Deagle or Bowser and Kitty? Both top matches.
Let's do Bowser and Kitty.
Okay. Oh, match point
Yeah,
Bowser.
they're almost done with their... Yeah. We'll see if Kitty can start bringing it back. Oh, Kitty!
Ooh, doesn't look like it.
Probably could have just kept the yellows on the side and not try to do an insert or anything like that and just kind of downstack and make your 3 clear. But GG's.
GG's. Oh. And with that, maybe... Wasser and Deagle, or, well, Dog and Bramp just started, so maybe rather that one. We haven't seen too much of Bramp yet.
Sure.
Yeah, let's watch this one. Dex 5, backlash 2. Wait, damn it.
But we're just kind of poking each other. No one's really topped out. We're making our clears. Got a little scary for Dog. Ugh, makes the clear. That combo garbage was kind of piling up.
Blackshot 5 and
Ow. Kind of got lost in the sauce in that one. You got a whole lot of panels from all those that combo garbage and then didn't know what to do with all of them.
yeah, that's a common occurrence.
Got some good layering over on Bramp's side that if Dog can
Bramp.
start
Okay,
topping out.
still got the +4.
Yep,
almost-
just needs to get over to it or use the blues now. There we go.
Okay. There's enough material to chain and suppose a faster way with those screens, but Bramp isn't topped out. It wasn't topped out, so it was fine to do it like that.
Right, but you know, like you mean, you know, it's like if he was topped out, yeah.
Yeah, then he would have had to do it another way. Order is really important in this game.
Yeah,
No more missing.
and that's a tough skill to. You can't really teach or make a good, I don't know, infograph on that. That's just something you gotta make the mistake 1,000 times, and then you start to learn. Okay, I need to do it like this next time.
Yeah, pretty much.
No more missing. No more missing.
Purples. Okay, Bramp got the purples. Okay, good chain. Good chain there, Bramp. Nothing much coming from Dog right now. That was a... Dog tried to go for a tornado.
Ah, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I can agree with you, Dex. Ramp is getting better and better, and it's really cool to see.
No, that is true.
I'd love to see the progression of, you know, folk who stick around and just continue to improve and gain up the ranks, improve their skills. So it's a fun progression throughout the entire community, you know?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes, beautiful transition with the Dark Blues from Bramp. Also, he got a Shogun earlier, so that was amazing as well.
Amazing.
And not an accidental one. He set it up himself. So those are always great to see. Slide, missed it. Yeah, slides are so hard to hit.
Nice timing, dog.
Oh, Bramp.
Amazing.
Close one.
Good job managing, you know, rearranging things so it worked out.
Oh, nice chain.
Ooh. Okay.
Got the chain in
Now
time.
what
Can he line up the...
needed to bring the dark blue down.
Yeah, they basically sent the offense at the same time, and Bramp was in the worst position afterwards. So that's that.
Good 7 chain.
Oh, yes.
And kind of like how I was mentioning earlier with, you know, I think that a really strong offense gets you super far in the advanced tournament at this level. It can just be big chains. Like, it doesn't have to be like a perfect little combo storm. Like, just keeping your opponent well topped off for a good amount of time will do it. Just like we saw with Bramp, that was 2 7 chains. Like, yeah, they're easier to deal with at this level, and folks know how to handle bigger chains, you know, to some degree. But honestly, folks start to drop it after a little bit.
Yeah. Big chains aren't necessarily are more meant to stall and not meant to kill. But that doesn't mean they can't kill you.
Right, that's true.
Fire.
Mostly when we talk about strategies like this,
Lightning.
it's only for the really highest level. For the super advanced people. When it comes to the lower ranks, masters even, to be honest, it's just like Ganache says, just send garbage, people will die.
Exactly, yeah. The big one I always like to tell people is like, stop worrying about 7 combos. Yeah, they're less efficient, but like, you're not topping off your opponent yet? Okay, then send the 7 combo.
Yeah, that is also something you really shouldn't worry about too much. There was one point where I tried to teach the game to someone, and he was a beginner, and I mentioned that +7s. I mentioned towards him that +7s are inefficient offense. Huge mistake.
Right.
I realized later that was the worst thing I could have said, because now he's trying to. He's playing at level 6. He dies to stack raise still, and yet he's trying to avoid +7s already. So it doesn't work like that.
Right. You want it as you want everything in your toolkit that you can have.
Yeah,
at
and
that
then
point.
and then I told him after, okay, just forget I said it. Forget what I said about plus sevens. They are good, okay? They are fine. They are good. Makes them when you can get them. Forget what I said about them.
I think. Is everyone done?
I'm not sure. I gotta. Wait, I'm missing quite a. Wait, is.
Deagle and
No,
Bosser guys
I
to
don't see Bramp and Bowser. I don't see Legshot 5, Bowser 2. Okay, I got that one. Wasser 5, Deagle 4. And then Dog 5 and Bram 2. Wait, what? That one's gone? Stop.
Kitty and Bramp played. And Kitty and Bowser need to be entered too. Let's see.
Wait, okay, Kitty and Bowser 2 and 5.
Kitty and Bramp are playing right now.
Oh, okay. We are not done yet.
Take him away. I'm under attack, Triforce.
Oh wait, Bowser 5, Kitty 2.
Take him away. Protect me.
To be quite honest, I don't like it when more than one person inputs the scores because it becomes a huge mess at some points.
I could get that.
Yeah, I prefer to have one dedicated person for this. Okay, Kitty and Bramp this should be the last game.
Aid me.
Also to catch up on the chat, first off, hey Nicholas, I hope you're feeling much better. I'm so happy to see you.
Ah, Nico, hi.
Enough. Protect me.
and Bowser, don't avoid +4s. Like we were saying with the 7 stuff, like do your +4s whenever it's appropriate. If it's not eating too much in your stack and all that jazz, do your +4s. And you can modify your combo storm later to have, you know, more 5s and 9s and 8s or whatever you want to do, but do your +4s.
This piece is
Yeah.
what all true warriors strive for.
Tied up. All right.
Ah, once again, Bramp tried to start the chain from the wrong side. The side from which you insert your panels does matter a lot.
That's good. That's, you know, it's something that's a very tangible thing to work on. It's hard to find those little kind of improvements that you can find all the time. And that was a good save from Bramp too. Whew.
Okay, got more shake time, but wasn't able to
He snags the second.
wasn't able to line up the chain in time. He was trying to get rid of the horizontal dark blues so that the yellows would chain. But I think there might have been a more efficient way to set those up beforehand.
I was watching Kitty, so I couldn't tell you. Kitty putting on a good offense. Now 2 big chains to work through with Bramp, and could have maybe used something silly movement with the purples to get that to work. Otherwise, needed to buy some more time elsewhere.
Yeah, Bramp actually had the option for this. He could have chained with the dark blues, but he didn't set it up in time.
Oh, big chains coming from both. Kitty's is always peppered with combo garbage.
Kitty taking his time with the chain. Okay, gets a +5 for this. And Bramp, oh, rather high up. Keeps
Could have
keeps
used the
chaining
yellows
down.
to make the clear instead.
Doesn't line up the reds.
Need that solution.
Light blues. He has the light
Okay.
blues. Ouch. Yeah, all the solutions Bramp had available, they required some rather quick movements. So it was tough to get there.
But his very first one with the yellows was very doable. That he kind of downstacked it and used it to chain instead of to
Yeah.
actually defend with. That's that would be my big critique is find the solve quicker, which is like, thanks, I'll get right on that. but-
No Bramp. And sometimes there are moments like this where you should do less or nothing even, and just let the panels chain. What Bramp did there was he basically undid the chains were prepared, and then he undid them. You don't have to be moving all the time. Sometimes you gotta know when to stop for a second and just let the panels drop and let the chains just chain. And when you have to move around to set them up. Just
That's
know,
some good life advice. Just slow down and let the panels pop, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Gotta know when to move and when to be patient.
But with that, we should be looking at being done with our group stage.
Yes, that is
See
true.
if everything's.
And if I haven't made any mistakes, which I hope I haven't, then the players who are going to advance are from Group A, Legshot, Bowser, and Dog in the Grass. Kitty and Bramp, thank you very much for playing. And for Group,
GG's.
and for Group B, that's gonna be Wassergeist, Deagle, and Dexterian. /26
And
and
GG's
Aobian,
back.
89 GG's, and thank you for playing as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, like we said, it was a stacked tournament, so but we had good players that got eliminated, and that's always surprising to see.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Considering the third place match, we do have 6 matches. I would say we stream everything. What do you think?
I like it. I'm here for it. Let's do it.